This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Hi, we're here.
Good afternoon.
God, look, it's already been a pretty busy day. And
Yes.
we have been stuffing around. We've got so much to discuss over the next 2 hours.
We truly do.
Please tell me that chief among our items is Nicole Kidman's new footage that she's just posted on Instagram.
I think we discussed that right here, right now.
Well, I don't even know where to start.
Nicole, I feel like the headline I just saw sums it up pretty well. Actress Nicole Kidman goes pantless on French balcony.
Is that all we need to say, or do we need to put it in a clickbait and play the song and do a deep dive on it?
The reason I wanted to talk about it is because I am obsessed with Lord's song, and that's what she's dancing to.
Baby, what was that?
Great song. No doubt about it.
Well, why can't our gal Nicole Kidman dance to it?
It's ick. It's given me the ick.
Really?
Yeah, and I would frankly, after watching the performance on the balcony in France, I believe she is, I would like the answer to the question, what was that? What was that I just saw?
She is Australian royalty, and she is allowed to do whatever she pleases.
Jury's out on that.
Hey, also before 3 o'clock, we're going to be playing Swan's Sparkle song. There is a diamond tennis bracelet to be won. Make sure you've registered via the Nova Player app.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's Tuesday means this.
To-do list Tuesday.
Oh, yes. If there's a better way to illustrate the differences between my life, washed up old radio broad. Speaking of, Hacks has got a new season.
Mate, you don't think I'm already all across that?
It came on last night. I was like, what? This snuck up on a season 4.
Actually, to give you cred there, I'm with you. I only found out from someone telling me at Channel 9 last week because, remember last season there were billboards everywhere. The freeway was telling me to watch it.
Correct.
There has not been one bit of promotion, and that is frankly offensive to Jean Smart.
It is offensive. It is offensive. The end.
It's a great
Anyway,
season.
that's a community service announcement for you.
On Stan.
To illustrate the difference between a washed up old broad like me and a fresh, full of life, black-hearted man like you.
Yes.
Here's my first item. Find and work out how I can vote early.
Okay.
Because I am not dedicating a Saturday, a precious, sacred Saturday, democracy sausage or not, to voting.
Yes.
I don't queue for anyone. Not you, Dutton, and not you, Albanese.
No, absolutely not. Saturday, as I like to say, is prime real estate.
Correct.
And that real estate cannot be taken up with lining up
rubbish
to number a piece of paper.
And, battling through with all those pamphlets.
It's really easy to do, Swanee. There's one sort of near you that I know a friend went to and it was really short and sharp.
Key. That's what I've got to do. That's on my to-do list. Second, very important, do not forget tonight's direct-to-boot supermarket delivery. Do you know about direct-to-boot?
I do. I've never dabbled in it.
It's so good. It's so good. Because you don't need to be home. I find it hard to be home in those windows. It's like, hey, pick a window. You've just got to be there waiting from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. In whose world is that possible? So I do a direct-to-boot now. It's heaven.
And I do like that you get the priority parking spots when you're direct-to-boot. I always get jealous when I drive into,
It's fantastic.
a supermarket's car park and the direct-to-boot spots are right there where the lift is.
And then you beep, 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 open up your boot, bang. You got to load it in yourself, but that's all right.
That's okay.
Last but not least, find somebody who's willing to drive my kids to school when I'm not able to, when I'm working.
What's happened?
The person that was doing it just texted me and I tell you what, if there is anyone that has more power than that person, I'd like to know who they are. This is their theme song. People think that the mother of the house, the father of the house, whoever has the power, no. The woman that drives your children to school when you're not able to has the most power of anybody, and when they rip it out from underneath you, you are stuffed.
Are we talking about Nanny McPhee?
Yes.
Has Nanny McPhee broken up with you?
I think so. We haven't had time to go through it, but I think so.
Oh, that is so sad,
It's
Swanee.
so sad.
She sort of changed her life, as you would say.
So much power. Now I have no one.
This is
What's
my
yours?
This is my to-do list.
Oh, God. Wait, I've got to put my glasses on. Nothing.
Not one
You
thing.
dog.
We've just come off holiday, so I'm sort of sorted. I've done all my life admin.
No, we've just come off holiday, so everything's in the...
I'm all good, man.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And if you're in Brisbane, you better check your backyards because there is a fine-looking young man that's heading out for a run around the New Farm area. And then when he gets a bit hot, pretty much every run, he opens the side gate to a house that he does not live in.
Holly Stevens.
Holly Stevens' very own home, and he has a little cool down in her pool.
Essentially open up the back gate, look inside the house, check no one's home, jump in the pool. He's like sweaty, has sneakers on and is running, and then he's stretching in the pool after a run, which is honestly very gross.
That is very gross because now her pool is full of the sweat of a stranger.
But he's a good-looking dude, and I think it shows a good, nice vibe of community in Brisbane.
Look, I don't have a problem with it.
I don't either.
I have a swimming pool, and I don't think I'd mind this. I'd be like, good, someone's using it. Yeah. I love it when things that you have are being
Totally.
used. Holly Stevens has said it's a bit entitled, which is an adjective which it's a bit of an understatement, isn't it?
Very much so. And I still want to find out who this dude is because I'd like to get to know him. But I was saying to you yesterday when we were talking about this, Swanee, it reminded me of someone that I love on TikTok. Her TikTok handle is @Lenasdoingthings. And I think it was back in 2023. She started hopping into strangers' pools or hotel pools and doing TikTok recaps. Here's a recent one at the W Hotel in Sydney.
You won't believe this. Since moving to Sydney, it's become my lifelong dream of 2 weeks to get into the W Hotel's pool. We are in, as if I ever doubted myself. Look at this view. Oh my God. I know I say this every time, but I think this actually genuinely is one of the best pools.
Now, I thought of Lena yesterday when hearing about this story because...
And I'd never heard it because I'm not on the TikTok.
No, you're not. But this is her shtick. She should be getting notoriety for this. And she joins us on the phone now. Hi, Lena.
Hello, how are you?
I have so many questions, Lena. A, is this technically illegal?
I don't know the technicalities and I care not to think about it.
What are some of the hairiest situations you've been in? Because a lot of those pools, I think you need like a room pass to get in.
Yeah, look, I'm going to be honest. A lot of the time I will just strut in like I know where I'm going, and 9 times out of 10 there'll be a sign that says pool and I will just walk in with confidence and hope for the best. And 9 times out of 10, actually I've never been denied and I've never not gotten in. And I think this is just, I don't know it's just the power of being a 5 foot tall woman. I don't know.
What, you've never been denied even though you've never had a room key?
I just strut in and I look like I know where I'm going. Confidence will get you everywhere.
And I guess if you're waiting for other people staying at the hotel, you can just let them buzz up to the pool rooftop.
Yeah.
Now, Lena, what do you think of this guy in Brisbane? Are you angry? Do you feel like he's stolen your thunder?
No, I made a TikTok last night because I was thinking about this and I'm like, what is the etiquette and what is the rule? I think if he's having a little dip, a 5-minute dip, I don't see the problem. Obviously, it's very sketchy because he's just like peering in the window and being a creepy man, which I think that's where he went wrong. But I think if you're having a quick little 5-minute dip, what's the harm? I don't see it being that big of a deal.
I just love this so much because all of us really we hear a rule and we go along with it.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't cross my mind to try and have a swim in a hotel pool where I'm not currently hiring a room. Have you always been a risk taker? Have you always, when people tell you no, have you gone, yeah, I don't know about that. I think maybe it's a yes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I will try and sneak in. I've actually, been pretty successful in a lot of different things. Like I will try and get away with a lot of different things. Obviously, all just, I'll try and get into places. I'm not trying to trespass on anyone's property or do anything like crazy. The hotel pools is where I draw the line.
Yeah,
and
fair
I think
enough.
It's fine.
Here is my last question. Have you ever tried to get into the same hotel pool twice?
Yeah, I went back went back to the big tall pointy building in Barangaroo twice. Yes, I went back a second time.
What,
and
and
they
do
were
you
like,
just say, look, oh, sorry, I don't have my key?
Yeah, I mean, what are they going to do? At worst case, they say no, and then they kick me out, and that's fine. I'll go on with my life. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you, Lena, you've pool hopped in both Melbourne and Sydney, right?
Yes.
What is the best pool you've enjoyed a free dip in?
Great.
Ooh, I would have to say, this is a good question. I think the Crown probably has one of the best pools. Yeah.
My son would agree because he has broken into that with his
Really?
friends as well.
Lena, thank you so much. Go and follow Lena on
Wait,
TikTok.
I also have a question for Chrissy.
Yeah, hit
Can I
it.
swim in your pool?
Of course you can. I'll give you the
Yes.
gate code off air. Help yourself,
Great.
Lena.
Okay, done.
Follow Lena
I'll
at
look you up.
Lena's Doing Things.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
This is a hot prize.
This Mother's Day, skip the sweets and get something that sparkles. Now that's a gift to remember. Head to bevels.com.au and bring in the bling. Swan Sparkle Song.
That is a really great idea, actually. Don't do chocolates and whatnot.
No.
Can you imagine if I'd ever received a sparkling gift from Bevels for Mother's Day? I would have bloody loved it.
And you might think Bevel's is only has products that are worth $5,000, but if you've saved up, $100, you could get Mum a pair of earrings.
You can get something absolutely amazing. Who have we got, Jack?
We have Liz on the line.
Hey, Liz.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm so good. Is your middle name Jane? Are you a Lizzie Jane?
Yes, I am.
I
believe
thought
it
so.
or
I
not.
got a vibe.
Mystic Chrissy, it's only Tuesday.
Mr. Chrissy. Hey,
fire.
I am on fire, and hopefully you are going to be on fire too, because we've got a song that really needs a little sparkle up, Liz.
Yep, beautiful. I'm ready for it.
Good. We're going to play it for you, and your job is to is to work out what song it is as quickly as possible, all right?
Roger.
Now, Liz, if you guess correctly, and we don't need to go to another caller today, like right now, you will have won yourself a pair of diamond stud earrings from Bevel's, valued at $100, plus you go in the running to win that diamond tennis bracelet on Friday. Does that make sense?
Yeah, how good's that?
Mate.
Fingers crossed.
So good. Are you? If you win today, the earrings, are you going to give them away or keep them?
I think I'm going to have to give them to Mum.
Yeah.
And then, Liz, you keep that $6,000 tennis bracelet.
Absolutely. Mum's getting that one too, hopefully.
Aw.
All right, let's
We were
shine.
having a laugh this morning about pasta necklaces that she used to get.
Oh, I remember making them for Mum.
Yes. Yes, this one's much
Viral
better.
pasta.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fingers crossed, not one of those this year.
All right, Liz. Now let's get our listening ears on. We are going to play you this song. The minute you know what it is, yell it at the top of your lungs.
Okay, all right, I'm ready.
Found a girl in your married man.
Adele.
Yes.
What's it
Someone
called?
like you.
Yes. Someone like you. Oh, what a song. Haven't we all sung that with tears and snot running out of our faces? So
Brilliant
good.
song.
All right, Liz, you did very well. That is a pair of diamond stud earrings in your hand. Limited edition if you don't
Lovely.
hardly mind. And you are officially in the running for the tennis bracelet with
Thanks so
7
much,
carats.
guys.
7 carats, Liz.
Good luck for Friday, Liz. And if you would like a crack at Swan Sparkle Song, make sure you register via the Nova Player app and we could be calling you tomorrow.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Are we going to mention your girl turned up on stage to surprise Charlie XCX in that dirty little underpants song that they've got together?
I was so envious of everyone at Coachella when she appeared on stage. Not just Billy, though, Swanee. Lord with Charlie XCX, Troy with Charlie XCX. Like that four.
Do you know what? Coachella's really reinvented itself, and whoever is in charge of that publicity needs to call Katy Perry stat.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I just don't know. I don't know what we're going to talk longer about. Jojo Siwa. I think we're going to talk longer about Jojo Siwa. So let's do The grandpa gang first. Do you remember that horrifically terrifying story? 10 years ago it happened. Kim Kardashian in a apartment, a residence in Paris.
Yes, her hotel.
Was, held up at gunpoint and robbed.
Yes. And she spoke really candidly about it on the show. Like she opened up about
It's
it
like
at length.
everyone's worst nightmare.
And she just begged them not to kill her and to take everything.
Men.
Awful.
It's taken a long time for that trial to get cracking. Anyway, it's on right now.
9 years later.
Yeah.
Like what?
And like in a scene from Scooby-Doo, they've unmasked these horrific criminals and they're old men. I'm sure I bought 200 grams of finely shaved salami off that man at the Preston Market.
They call him, this 68-year-old apparent ringleader, they call him Omar the Old.
But he looks 80.
Yeah, he does.
He looks like he wouldn't hurt a fly.
Wow.
He's even got one of those sort of friendly old man parkas on.
I wonder if she realised at the time that they were older, because she never said that in any of her interviews or confessionals.
What?
Not that it's important, like it's just awful, but it's surprising. I didn't picture them to be
It is
in their 60s and 70s.
surprising because you feel like, the younger you are, the less kind of, the more mistakes you can make.
Totally.
That sort of thing. And the less you know about how your actions hurt other people. And then these old men are terrorising, traumatising this young woman for the rest of her life.
It's quite interesting because after this all happened, Kim said, I think to Ellen, that she was going to stop wearing her jewellery out publicly, stop flaunting sort of everything she has so much. And I think yesterday there was a photo uploaded of her wearing a tennis necklace around her ankle at the beach.
A tennis bracelet.
Tennis bracelet, sorry.
We know all about those, don't we?
We do. Shout out to Bevels.
Yeah.
That is worth more than a house. So I think the 9 years, that's sort of...
But I think
she's
what
back
happens,
flaunting her stuff.
you make resolutions at the time and then you forget them.
Totally.
You do. Let's
Also,
talk about JoJo.
just while we're on that.
Yeah, go.
A tennis bracelet around that ankle, not chic.
Oh, I think that is so, outrageously entitled. I love Kim, I do.
Same. Oh, I love the
But
Kardashians.
if you're going to wear a tennis bracelet, please put it around your wrist.
Please. Around your ankle, Kim. Get a grip.
Por favor. Let's move on to JoJo. She's been in the Celebrity Big Brother house in the UK. It's finished now.
Yeah, she came third.
The reason we know that it's finished is because she dumped her long-term partner, Kath. I love that her name's Kath. Every time I hear she's going out with an Australian person called Kath, I just see one of the mums from school. Yeah. Anyway, broke up with Kath at the after party.
Kath
brutal.
Was so brutal. We spoke about Kath yesterday because they posted a really sort of sad long video on TikTok expressing themselves extremely well.
Yes,
I thought that was so
shock of it,
but yet still so measured. I would have been flipping my shit.
Oh, I just would have been crying in the corner.
Yeah.
How humiliating. Because it looks as if JoJo has moved on with a guy called Chris Hughes, who I've never heard of.
He was on Love Island in the UK years ago.
I saw a little snippet on Instagram of who's that girl who speaks like this from Maps?
Lucinda.
Yes. Lucinda's a big thing in the UK.
I know I'm just in Manchester and I just want you to know I just hugged a tree and the energy I got from that tree was just marvellous.
You have really nailed that.
I love deep diving on Lucinda.
Well, I saw her, she met up with them at some gig. And
No way.
Yeah. You've got to follow her. She's doing the morning TV circuit and saying the most revolting things.
Lucinda?
Yes.
Oh, no, I won't hear a bad word about her. She brings light to this world, man.
Does she?
Yeah. Lucinda
Anyway.
Light, it's her name.
Light by name, light by nature. Anyway, JoJo has fessed up, as you say. Face the music.
That was not supposed to happen like that. Initially, I was told the rap party was something they didn't want to attend. And then about an hour into the rap party, they decided they wanted to. And so I was genuinely just going to have a conversation before. They straight up asked me if I was happy, and I said no. One thing led to another, and that conversation did take place there.
There you go. There's your answer.
And now she's doing the TV rounds with Chris.
I know.
Like,
I mean, look, I wish them well. They're young. Go be free.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Good afternoon.
We did talk at the beginning of this show, which starts at 2 o'clock, by the way. If you're only tuning in now, you've missed an hour.
You have. And if
Cracking.
If you missed today's show, grab the podcast on the Nova Player app because we spoke to Lena, who breaks into people's homes or hotels to swim in their pool, and I really loved it.
And I hope she breaks into my house. I'm going to organise that.
I think it could happen.
I want you to scroll up on this article. We talked about it at 2. We're going to talk about it again. In fact, we might talk about it every hour until the day we die.
I'm happy to.
I love this headline, and all I want is to get a headline like this before I die.
Okay.
Nicole Kidman, 57, rocks plunging black bodysuit and no pants in playful seaside video. Playful seaside video. Let's see how it fits.
Baby, what was that?
What was that?
She's dancing to Lord's new absolute tune.
It is
What
an
was
absolute
that?
banger. There's no question about it. We'll scroll up to the headline. I want to see if it fits me. Chrissy Swan, 51, rocks plunging black bodysuit and no pants in playful seaside video. Comments like, for God's sake, woman, get a bikini wax. Ensue.
Comments. What was that?
What was that?
What did I just watch? She's so coquettish and funny.
No, you
know?
would actually really rock a video like that. You've got a great lioness mane.
Oh my God, we should do it.
You've got a Bali tan.
Have we got a sheer curtain somewhere that
Yes.
I can act as if I'm off my face on something, and we can put it to? We won't do something cool like Lord. I'd do like, I don't know, the Oompa Loompa song from Willy Wonka.
All right, we need to make that happen. That will be going online before 5 o'clock today. I'm
nuts.
putting it out there. Hey, before 4 o'clock, we need to speak about Swanee's favourite person, Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
But next, Chrissy's Quizzy, 13-24-10, if you would like a limited edition bum bag.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's give away a bum bag, please.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Ooh, hello, Georgia.
Hello, Chrissy.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you going?
Georgia from Queensland. You know, are you across the Valerie the Dachshund story, the sausage dog?
No.
Oh, you're about to be. And also, Georgia is the owner of that sausage dog. And I just wondered, imagine if it was the
there you
same
go.
one.
Sorry
You
to
are-
disappoint.
You would never disappoint me. Stop that negative self-talk. Hello, Peter. You are the worthy adversary. How are you doing?
Fantastic. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not bad. You're picking up your daughter from school.
I am. She's just at after school care.
Did you get a good car park, Pete?
Not yet.
Oh, see? It's going to be a bad night.
Did you say she's at after school care, Pete?
Yeah.
Is that early to be already at after school care?
No, she goes straight there from the classroom. School finished about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, they finish early. I got an email late last year going, your daughter's going to finish 20 minutes early. I'm like, thanks for that. That's
Wait,
awesome.
what?
Yeah.
Wow, in primary school, I remember 3:30 felt early.
Oh, that was the dark
Back
ages.
in my day. Alrighty, guys, let's get to this quiz.
Your names are your buzzers, Pete and Georgia. It's the best of 5, meaning first person that gets 3 answers correct wins the game, gets the bum bag. And I've got to be honest, Jack's been a lot more generous than he ever usually is, and I think there'll be something else in there for you as well. Question number 1. Australian influencer Kath Ebbs was dumped by which former Dance Moms star?
Georgia.
Yes, Georgia.
Jojo.
It
Siwa.
is Jojo Siwa.
What do you make of that, Georgia?
It was very controversial, wasn't it?
It was.
It is, and I think Jojo's going to regret that because something happens on reality TV shows where you think it's your life and you think people like you, and actually you never see each other again after the final eviction.
Once she's at Heathrow and has left the UK,
Yeah.
she'll never speak to Chris Hughes again.
Oh, well, he's going to block her and ghost her.
1 point to G. Question number 2.
Ankara is the capital city of which country? I did not know this.
Nor did I.
Also, a lovely dish to enjoy on Thanksgiving. It's turkey.
There you go.
Oh.
Are we sure? We're just going to do a little bit of Googling. Or as Tony Barber would say, we're just going to call Fran and check
Ankara.
it. Ankara. There you go. Question number 3. 3 years ago today, this song, Honest, was released. Who sings it?
Honest. You kept it real with me from jump.
Georgia.
Yes, Georgia.
Is it Drake?
Ooh.
No, it's not. It's Justin Bieber.
Oh.
I know. We haven't discussed that yet.
Justin Bieber. I know. I love Justin Bieber.
So do I. And it's so eye-opening, the footage that he's been recording and posting to socials. Imagine if that was your life.
I know.
Question number 4. Channel 9's David Campbell is the son of whom? Oh, I'm so excited to tell you this. It's going to blow your mind.
I'm
First of all, I know I'm
surprised
so
by
excited. Do you know who David Campbell is, don't you guys?
No.
No.
Obviously not fans of Today Extra.
I don't even know what Today Extra is. David Campbell, I'm not going to blow your mind because you don't know who he is, but Jimmy Barnes is his dad.
It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Do you know who Jimmy Barnes is?
Yeah.
Good.
There you go.
Question number 5. Currently, only Georgia is on the scoreboard with 1 point.
We are currently in round 1 of the playoffs. Which sporting code am I talking about? The playoffs.
Peter?
Yes, Peter?
NBA?
It is the NBA. That's 1 apiece.
Alrighty, this next question, it is currently 1 apiece, is for the win. Question number 6.
Zebras are native to which continent?
Pete,
Continent.
Peter.
Yes,
Roger.
Pete.
Africa?
Correct. You got it. You got it, Petey. You got the bum bag.
But because it's
Yay!
Tuesday and we all need a little pep in our step, I'm going to send you both to the movies to see The Accountant 2, which is in cinemas now, and apparently it's great.
Ben Affleck, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Awesome, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Have a great night, guys.
Should be
they're
some tiny teddies in Pete's bum bag. for
tiny
his daughter.
teddies.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss them.
Yeah, I know.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Are we going to talk about Valerie now,
We're
Jack?
talking about Valerie at last.
Finally. 13, 24, 10, are you with me? I feel like Valerie made a choice to be free and wild, and we have caught her and caged her spirit. Of course, I speak about a vagabond sausage dog called Valerie who went camping with her owners, Georgia and Josh, 517 days ago.
Wow.
They went fishing on this camping holiday, right? 529, same thing. Imagine this. Georgia and Josh go camping. They take their beautiful dog, Valerie. They go fishing. What are they going to do with Valerie? They put her in a playpen. They're very responsible pet owners. They put her in a playpen. And then they go fishing. They come home. Valerie is no longer in the playpen. Do we have Amy Winehouse's Valerie here?
Let me get it for you right now.
And I will continue the fable of Valerie, the vagabond runaway dachshund. They come back from fishing. Valerie is nowhere to be found. They launch a hunt, high, low, everywhere.
Singing this, obviously.
Singing this. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie!
And Swanee, so they were on, where were they? Kangaroo Island?
Kangaroo Island. They went on
Yes.
Kangaroo Island. Valerie broke free of the playpen and spent 529 days. That is 17 months at large. She survived. When they found her,
Wow.
they realised that she had been eating roadkill, drinking. She'd found fresh water supplies. She had dodged massive predators like black tiger snakes and all sorts of stuff that find little sausage dogs named Valerie very, very tasty. Now, here's my question.
Valerie had a pink collar. Like, that's a bougie dog.
She still had the pink collar on too when she was found.
Stop it. I wonder who made that. 529 days in the wild.
I feel like Valerie made her choice. I feel like at any point over the last 529 days, she could have just approached someone and gone, oh my God, thank God you found me. Take me back to my playpen and my whatever it is that bougie dogs eat. But no, Valerie is a wild woman and she made a choice to live in the wild.
You would feel seen here because a lot of your animals, I'm talking about your cat, decide that they no longer want to be with you and they run away to your neighbours and they get the hell out of the compound.
Maybe that is where I'm coming from here because
You're
I
projecting.
respect it. I respect it. Sometimes I see Bobby, he's the size of a house. He lives somewhere in a back alley near me and I go, you do you, boo.
13 24 10. Has your pet decided to live in the wild. And do you think maybe Valerie should have been left in the wild?
I think she's made her choices, guys.
There'll be a Baker's Delight voucher in it for you.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I've got a brand new hero, and her name is Valerie. Valerie is a sausage dog. I love them because they're so close to the ground and their faces don't let on, but they know that their legs are so short. Valerie went camping with her friends, Georgia and Josh. They left her in a playpen and went fishing. When they came back, Valerie was gone. 529 days in the wild, eating roadkill. A sausage dog.
Well, she was now an island dog. She was on Kangaroo Island.
She was feeling the wind in
Right?
her hair,
That's
right?
like a theme park for a dog.
She was like, what is this freedom?
The tide's going out. I'm running along the beach.
You can see it,
Yeah.
can't you?
Those little legs. She'd be a fit dog.
She really would. Fiona, what do you make of Valerie?
Valerie is an absolute legend. I mean, she's been living the best 500 days of her life. Kangaroo Island. She looks like she's in great nick. My dogs wouldn't last the night.
I know. Last night I got mad at Murray, because the bed that he is supposed to sleep at the end of my bed isn't good enough, and he'd made himself very comfortable on my bed topper, which I take off for winter.
This is why I can't have a dog. That would do my head in.
I said, you get off that.
How many dogs do you have, Fee?
I've got 3 dogs. I've got Lupin, Luna and Willow. And if I offer them a treat and it's a bit big, they look at me as if to say, that's too big, I can't eat that treat.
Cut it up for me, Mummy.
Fiona,
Exactly.
Baker's Delight voucher for you. Mel, has your dog ever ran away?
Wasn't my dog, it was my cat when I was 16. We lived out the back of Legowie, and we have holiday makers all around us, and our cat went missing for 13 months just after Christmas. He went missing and he came back the following year.
What? Where did he go for a year? Was he in rehab?
We believe from what the neighbours were, we heard the neighbours yelling that there was feces all through their house. So I'm guessing when they came back the following year for their holidays, they opened the door and he just escaped out the door and came home.
But he left lots of deposits everywhere.
Airbnb for cats.
That is unbelievable. What was he eating? Was he just waiting for mice to come in or whatever?
I guess so, and I guess the toilet lid was just maybe left up, and that's what he was just drinking from.
And then Mel, how did he assimilate back into real life, or he just never could, like, Greystoke, the Tarzan guy?
He didn't leave the house for a good, 4 months. He was very much inside, very much pampered, and well loved. And then sort of lived the rest of his life out as a happy cat, and
I mean, I wouldn't mind being locked in a house in Portsea or Sorrento.
Sam, I'd love it. Sign me up. Baker's Delight voucher for you, Mel.
Hello, Angela.
Hello.
Tell me about your black cat, Windsor. I love the cut of his jib already.
He loves to have a wander, and at the end, 18 months ago in December, he decided to disappear, and we went away for the school holidays. And we couldn't find the cat, so we just left it. And whilst January happened, it bucketed, and we had another flood in Queensland. And we thought, well, there's gone the cat. And 3 months later, the cat decides to turn up, has survived the flood, and now continues to wander. So my husband wants to know where he goes. So we have put an air tag on him.
Oh my God! Okay, so this would be my nightly entertainment. Where is Windsor? Where is Windsor going? Where has he been spotted?
He's going to the race course to Eagle Farm to live on the rat.
Oh my God!
Is iconic.
That is so great. Do you know who else loves Eagle Farm?
Who?
You know that guy that used to say, "Oh, you Patzel, you youngest, you're a big girl, aren't you?"
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Was it actually hard to just pick 2 stories to talk about in this segment today?
Chrissy's clickbait.
All right, I've got one that makes my blood boil and one that makes my heart sore. Which one do you want it first?
Let's make our blood boil first, so then we end the show on a positive note.
I agree. Get full of rage and then breathe it out.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I'm full of rage, I'm going to have to be talking about Meghan Markle.
Of course.
I think someone needs to step... Oh, no, that's right. She bullied and all her publicists left. Okay, so she went on a podcast, I want to say, or a show of some sort.
A podcast.
The Jamie Kern-Lima show. I don't know Jamie Kern-Lima. Do you know Jamie Kern-Lima?
Never heard of her in my life.
No. And this is what she said. I just want to preface this with, one of the most irritating things about her to me is that she acts like she's the only woman that's ever had kids.
Yeah.
It's like, mate, billions of people have done it.
Yeah. There's a lot of people like that on social media and TikTok at the moment.
Yeah. And we're just all parents and they're all kids and we're all going to get through it together. None of us are better than anyone else.
No.
Have a listen.
Before I go to bed almost every night, I email them. Here's your report card from today. Or, oh my gosh, you said the funniest thing this morning. Or here's a picture of you two having breakfast. Or the things that you're not going to frame, the things that you're not going to journal. But at one point in their life, maybe when they're 16 or when they're 18, here's an email that I've been keeping for you.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
I have a 16-year-old. If I gave him the
Imagine.
if I gave him the password, let's do some math, okay? So let's say 16 years, right? She said that's what she said.
Say she's been doing it from the age of 6.
16 times 365. If I sent him a password saying, hey, check out Leo's history at gmail.com. Your password is insufferable woman. And he opened it and there were 5,840 unread emails.
Not a chance he is reading those emails.
He would call the police and I would allow it. That is ridiculous.
And so self-indulged to think your kid wants to actually go through and read an email from you over that long of time.
See, here's the thing.
That span of time.
This is the thing. And this is the mistake she's made. Having said that, her kids are young, so she doesn't realise it yet, I guess. But what I say to my kids, which is actually the antithesis of, I mean, Megan, if she ever heard this, she would die. She would just have to make a whole lot of preserves to get over it.
What do you say?
I say to my kids, like if they're grumpy or sad or, you know, they hate their teacher or whatever, I go, remember this. Your childhood feels like the longest thing ever. It's the biggest thing because that's all you know. I can assure you, you are going to remember maybe 3 or 4 moments from the time you're born until the time you're about 17 or 18 because that's when real life actually begins.
Totally.
Get through it.
It's a blip in time.
Get through it. My job is to just get you there so you can actually start living.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
It's not about me. Ugh. All right, let's change things.
Let's be
change
happy.
things up. Alex Warren, and it's actually a song that I introduced you to.
You did. You made me love this. It's so good.
As an early adapter. It's really good to sing very loud.
Yeah.
I can't recommend it highly enough.
Driving around Albert Park like I blast it, baby.
Do you really?
And romanticize my life.
But you can only do 40 Ks.
Yeah, but cruise control, so you're just enjoying your life.
I just love the idea of you like belting this song out, but only crawling through the
It's so true. At 40 kilometres.
So funny. Anyway, he ran into Lana Del Rey backstage at Stagecoach, and turns out, Jack, you and I are not the only fans of that song.
Lana Del Rey was singing my song to me? Your song now, not my song. That's your song. Oh, my God.
She was singing it, and she goes, we need more songs like that.
We do.
Yeah, we do. Give us another one, Alex, for God's sake. It'll make us feel better about Meghan Markle.
Slide into our DMs, by the way, at The Chrissy Swan Show. If you have any feedback, as we will be doing Chrissy's correspondence on Friday.
I got a corker.
Do you?
Oh, you are going to love it. It's so mean.
Oh, I've got a really mean one as well.
Right.
Because I said I don't like miso. Oof, people are angry about that.
Are they? Isn't it funny, the triggers?
It's just not that deep, y'all.
Nah.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.